Guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. If you're sensitive, cover your ears right now, okay? I missed one note in Konton Boogie. Hello, welcome to the first episode of Abundance Only, featuring Susha, traitor of the Xianzhou. Now let's ignore why she's here. Question you may ask is, why am I in Plan Arcadia? What kind of question is that? Of course I did some off-camera mining and finished the game. Now I'm playing. Look at the top left. We are currently in Finality's vision. Now as to what happened, I'd have to let me from 2 weeks ago explain that. So as per my deal, I made random commenters from any of my videos to pick a character that will be our sole DPS. In that recording from last week, there was 30 views, which is a lot. Really, it is a lot. And this is it a week later. What the heck? Where did you guys come from? Thank you so much. One of my mutuals in TikTok decided to select Sushang. How dare you? I will never forget you. And then after that, I did some off-camera mining. As you can see, I built everyone to level 30. What the hell is he playing? Stay in the game! So why am I doing a voiceover in this section? I'll just listen to my screen. With Sushang in our party, it was now very easy to actually do something in the game, even all the way to Svarog, both of the phases. Natasha felt bad and wanted to heal Svarog, but Clara, following the path of destruction, wanted Svarog to die. With Fuhu as disciple in our party, we attempt to ascend into Equilibrium 1. I was so confident, in fact, that I wasted a skill point. The Fragmentum monster was kind enough to freeze us so we could not die outside of our turn, and we won, as expected. Searing Prowler only took 2 minutes thanks to Locha's imaginary element, and I decided to use one more brain cell for Ice Out of Space, and I actually won, getting us to Equilibrium 1. I wasted these pink things to level up my characters. And finally I could unlock the cleanse skills. Wait, what's that? Not yet available? Apparently had to beat Cocolia first, and so I just did random things. I did a third day of the minecart quest line, which was not an enjoyable experience at all. It was so boring that I actually remembered that I was going to do events. I had nothing for the collection showcase. I unlocked the permanent cat event. Somehow even my alts didn't have abundance characters. I did a streaming event, and if you know this name, you are a goat. I plan to do this event with abundance only, so I checked my other accounts if that was possible, and based on what I was typing here, that didn't seem to be the case. So instead, I just played normally. So like a normal person, when they get bored, I tried to find ways to artificially create a second monitor. I eventually gave up and just did it in OBS while I played HSR and NTE separately. After some persistence, I found out how to use my phone as a second monitor, and I finally became an iPad kid. I somehow got bored even through the second monitor and decided to play Cosmicon Collective instead. I did check if there was a character I could use for abundance only. Somehow, there was not a single abundance card. So I just did the whole event spamming Hysilence and Evanesha. I somehow got attacked in a safe zone in NTE. After completely shutting off my brain, I somehow reached Silver Wall faster than I thought, and now I just had to do co-op 3 more times. And then gambled to see which character can use the relic builder. Then of course, I get the character who is never having a rerun again. Wohua gets built, and then I send her relics to Natasha temporarily. I used up all my Trailblaze power, and it was so slow that I decided to play Wowa and even managed to finish my dailies and beat the reactor husk with my Monofusion account. And that's basically how we got here. So what's our goal today? I am going to push as much as possible, since the only thing I've done after off-camera mining was farm some Calyx. So we're gonna complete as much missions as possible before my recording gets interrupted for mysterious reasons. But of course, before that, we have to complete this event. Currently running on 2 hours of sleep, so if I sound a little bit insane, a bit of a crackhead, well, that's because I am. Guys, don't get it. It's a Mara-struck metaphor, okay? The longer you stay awake, the more you lose your sense of self. Gallagher is going to be our saving grace, and because I know he's practically gonna be a cheat sheet, then I'll try to do as much as possible without him. I love the skip button. I can actually ascend to Equilibrium 2. However, yeah, you know the drill. I need to complete something. This is gonna be cakewalk. Look at this 3v1. Check this out. Bro, oh wait, can we do this? Oh, I'm not a fan of the damage it's dealing. Oh, I forgot we still don't have cleanse. Oof, talk about no challenge. No! Game unlocked? Relics. Not like we'd get anything of value right now. Get out! Who is this? Go ahead. Wow, no abundance units. Oh no, I'm not sure if I can pass this without Gallagher. Trust in Sushang. Oh no! Man, she can't even scratch me. Ah, come on! So we are now breaking the challenge twice. Don't worry, more will happen. Oh, I'm shaking right now! Abundance approved. Oh what? It's only Trailblazer? Nah. Editor, cut this out. No! Starrel is over, guys. Alright, here it comes. Right, if only we had 2 healers right now. Yeah, I actually finished faster than I thought. I've only been recording for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Instead of proceeding to Xianzhou immediately, what I'll do in this video is try to clear Bellobog as much as possible. The boxing match is absolutely going to be ass because I literally have nothing! So I won't do it yet. Do I even need to commentate for this? I didn't even realize this is linked. These 3 are literally HI3 characters. Oh no, oh no, oh! Natasha has a full set. It scared me for a bit there. Just a bit, just a very tiny bit. How do I unlock Echo of War? There we go. Okay, so here's the plan. Actually, wait, let me upgrade first. Okay, so here's the plan. Since I know this is gonna be boring as heck, I'm going to take a power nap. Hopefully it doesn't turn into power sleep. So it only took 9 minutes. I fell asleep for 30 minutes. My god, heck no, I feel like hangover, what the heck.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million.
Yippee, some downtime, let's go. At this point, my mind was so hazy after falling asleep that I went non-verbal for literally half of the recording. I was turning into sober Kikori, okay? My face was literally just Mr. Shock the entire time while playing. So I'll just narrate over what happens instead. Natasha hears about a wonder drug circulating underground. Fent. And we attempt to find its source, eventually learning it's from her brother? Oh wait, I forgot to level up. Okay, we are now 2% stronger. Hook's father loses his Stingmabob and it's up for us to find it. Secretly. We eventually find out that it was stolen. I clear out Rivet Town while we were at it, also getting the sniper achievement that lives in my head rent-free. One by one, I complete Julian's quest of finding treasures while clearing out the map that it's in. Starting with Backwater Pass, and after clearing it out, I head to Silvermane Restricted Zone. Oh my days, skill issue. Oh my day! In which I did Cyril's second day questline and attempted to complete Winter Soldier's March, which turned out to be relatively easy as seen in my reaction here. Motherfuck! I did the second part but got absolutely deep fried by this fat clanker! 5! I then went to Rivet Town to wrap up Julian's quest. Afterwards, I tried to get all the chests in Administrative District but didn't progress with the main quest to unlock the lower floor, so I moved on to Natasha's quest instead. Natasha continued finding traces of the Fent and we actually did find it, and it works wonders. However, Natasha didn't want to be associated with her brother being Dr. Lazarus or something, so we just buried him in the snow. We continue finding Hook's Thingamabab, then we go to an auction and sell a teddy bear. Yeah, I kinda forgot what happens in the quest, my bad. Hook's father sold the ore detector for the teddy bear that Hook sold for the ore detector, so we just go full circle, but you know, happy family at least. I completed the Clear Calyx and Cavern 1's missions, then proceeded to do the streaming event, which I immediately lost my attention span to. Playing another game in... Oh wait, he's singing apparently. Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god, is it done? Yes! Yeah! Gallagher in 10 pulls. Okay, I've been recording for 5 hours, 6 minutes. They actually killed Locha! No! No! Yeah, we're not beating that. Goodbye, Bronya, and Sile, and Belovog, and everyone, I think. At last! Planner ornaments. I'm not leaving until we clear these maps. I'm gonna beat your ass! I'm gonna beat your ass! Bro, give me a turn. What is this? He tried. Alright, that should be most... As I was saying, now that should be most of the chests in Belobog. Just like I said, I'm going to wrap this up. Let's play some simulated universe, guys. Now obviously, I'm not gonna make the challenge worse by making it so that I can only use abundance blessings. Like, come on now, give me some leeway here. Most of my offline what the heck? Most of my offline hours in this account will probably be spent on a simulated universe, divergent universe, currency wars, those things. Eventually, I'll have to stop uploading for a long period of time in this account because we literally just don't have any abundance characters. This account will be in maintenance phase and not pull a single character. So unless there's like a Lingsha rerun, just an abundance character rerun, this account will just be in cryostasis after we complete Plan Arcadia. If there are some events that will support a abundance only challenge, then I may check it out in this account, but otherwise I'll just play the event as usual and not record it. I don't know if I should catch up with the story though. Commenters, if there is still someone there who comments, tell me if I should catch up in the main story off camera. I mean, it shouldn't matter, right? Because I'll just skip most of the dialogues, but what will matter is the fights, the boss fights. Oh yeah, I was about to say currency wars. Should I also restrict it to abundance only? Please don't make me do that, but it's a possibility. It could happen. And yeah, 171 views. That's really high. I've never expected myself to hit 3 digits in YouTube. I mean, even my best performing video, which is the Ultra Kill Act 8 release, is currently at 70. Yeah, I apologize if it's not what you expect. You know, with the title being abundance only, you wouldn't expect me to have Sushang, but I'm just doing it to slightly speed up things. Really, thank you. I don't know where you guys came from, but I'm glad to know that this kind of content is reaching an audience. I've seen at least 4 abundance only accounts. We got Moshi Moshi, who initially started as a only male account, but soon transitioned into abundance only. Also pulled Hyacinth, which I remind, some people might point it out. No, Hyacinth is not abundance. She is Remembrance. I've seen this post in Reddit which suggests a abundance only team by Lagoon. I don't know if they continued with the account though. There's also Orcality who started an abundance only count, but there hasn't really been much updates since last month, which makes sense. There's quite literally nothing to do anyway. She also has the Hyacinth mark on the thumbnail, which, you know, not abundance. I also saw this video from Metal, which actually popped off. 3,600 views, but it was 2 years ago. Never had any updates since. I'm saying is I'm definitely not the first one, but yeah, abundance as a path really interests me. It really does seem that Hoyo is leaning into the narrative that Yaoshi's kindness is inherently corrupted, even if it's not necessarily malicious, right? But we've only ever known abundance in the perspective of the Xianzhou Lofu initially. So I thought for a long time that it's just Xianzhou propaganda with their long-lived species that the denizens of the the abundance are inherently bad. You know, Plan Arcadia came up and then Full Wish uses the power of the abundance and it's also used in a bad way. Well, Trailblazer is going to get a abundance path, right? That's guaranteed. But is there a narrative where the abundance is actually good without any of the bad effects that we have seen so far? So just a bit of a yapping session right there. Hope you enjoyed listening to me in the background. Anyway, it's 9 p.m. and I've been recording for 6 hours. I think we have to wrap it up right there. For anyone out there, thank you so much.